Hey guys, how's everybody's evening going? I just got a package myself that I want to open up. And I can't get this opened. And I'm going to pack some orders and answer any questions that you guys have. How's everybody's day going? Monday sucks. It was a holiday for my kids from school, PA day. PDD, whatever you guys want to call it. And everything's closed. But my husband had to work, so I was stuck at home with 4 kids. Yay. What do you think I'm unboxing? I have filament for the orders that have been going out. Still tired from the weekend. Yeah, same. Wasn't exactly a relaxing weekend with kids. It wasn't yarn. I haven't bought any yarn in a long time. I have so much. And I have every color. So I've literally told myself I'm not buying any yarn for a long time. So I did get some colors because I ran out of everything very quickly. For those of you who didn't or don't know, I am running a kind of like a promo. Today's the last day where if you purchase an order, you do get a stuffing stick, which is double-ended. So this end here will help you like move your stuffing around. And then this is for like small to reach spots, I guess. It's 12 millimeters. So it should get into like those little areas where they're hard to get to. And then my newest design, sorry, I have literally all these orders sitting on my desk. This is, everybody knows what a stitch marker is, but I was not happy with the stitch markers that were out there because I am terrible for counting my stitches, and when I write patterns, I'll very often forget how many rows I do. And so I designed this stitch marker that goes into your project, and then each row you weave the stitch marker in and out, so you can actually see first off where your line has shifted, especially if you're using dark colors, and then how many rows that you're doing. So with blanket yarn, it typically does 1 row per little indent here, and then you're able to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows. And then if you're using finer yarn, you could go up to like 12. So you do like 2 in 1, but it'll be easy to keep track of this. So this and my stuffing sticks are going into every order that is placed this weekend. So I do have a lot to put away, and it's valid until today as well. So if you placed an order, if you did place an order this weekend, these are free. So you will be getting them. I think you did get, I don't know if I packaged your order just now. But yeah. And I wanted your feedback on like colors and stuff, because typically I have the pink, the purple, they're not my jam, but I have them. And I like the funky colors, like the multicolor, but I also love like white. And so I've been selling a lot of black, a lot of white, a lot of purple. Yeah. And then I did get some orders for teal, and I ran out of teal. And I did get a slightly darker color because I just saw it. I was like obsessed. I don't know if you can see the color here. but I'm obsessed. Like, I love this teal. It's darker than the other teal that I had. Again, this is against white, so it's really hard to see the difference, but it is slightly darker, and I think it'll pop more. This one's a little washed out, especially doing like signs and stuff. So this I'm really excited to print. And then I do have more purple because I literally have not stopped printing purple. I'll show you guys what I have. So I have 3 phone stands that are going out, all in purple. I just shipped out or packaged purple, the dual yarn spinner. So that was in purple as well. And then I think I have another purple to print. So I needed more purple. And yeah, I'm using my phone stand as we speak. It was like one of the first things I designed for myself because as you know, I have like every phone stand under the moon. I do have like this, which I used to use, but like it's not smooth when I'm taking videos, and I was not a fan of it. And again, it's also very short. So I would very often, like when I'm taking product photos, I'd have to stack 2 boxes together and then put it on. So that's the first thing I designed is the phone stand, and it also holds a tablet. So I did make it big enough to hold both, although I really don't think this day and age people are doing, lavender purple. I originally had like this. So these are the 2 colors. This is a matte and this is just a regular purple. I do like them both, but when it's all printed in like a bigger object, so these I have here. And I do have 2 things, and you guys let me know what I should price them at. So I have a misprint. I ran out of purple and I didn't have any left. So I just didn't want to stop the print and throw this all in the garbage because that's a waste. So I would like to sell this at a discount. Everything else is purple. It's just this section here. Let me know how much of a discount you think I should put on. And if you're interested in it, send me a DM and I can send you the direct, like you'll place the order. I'll give you like a discount code. And it's all in this purple. It's just this base, which again, with the dual yarn winder, you end up putting this on anyway, so you don't even see it. But yeah, it's not perfect, and I only like to sell things that have printed perfectly. And I also have a black one. And you want to know the bad thing about the black one? I don't even think you guys will be able to see it on camera. Do you see that? Melt lines. So, yeah, and these take 6 hours. 6 hours to print. So, fun. So I do have the purple and the black that are errors that I would like to give at a discount. So if you're interested, let me know. The 2-tone, yeah, it does look good, but I would rather have like the whole thing 2-tone. So that way it's like I would have done like the legs one color and then the stick another. Or maybe the base another. And then so I did get the same purple as well that I have been printing. The trays, okay, so I don't know if you can see this here. You see that there? That is my dual yarn winder. So of course I design everything for myself. So everything that I sell has a multi-purpose. It doesn't just have like a one purpose tool, because for me, I have ADHD and I want to like minimize on what I have on my desk, even though it's a clutter mess right now, and have multi-purpose for like everything. So the tray is to hold everything that you're going to be using. So you would put in your safety eyes, your stitch markers, your crochet hook, your needle, like anything that you need. You just throw it in the tray, and I don't know if you guys would find this as satisfying as I do, but you literally, these are supports. So they just pop out, and they keep the yarn spinner like sturdy so it doesn't move or doesn't go anywhere, because it is on a triangle. It doesn't need it, but it's better that it's perfect than, oh, you know, it would have been nicer if it was more sturdy. Like, this doesn't move, it stays put. And especially with using yarn, like, that's really important to me. And then, as I was showing you above, I did create clips, so you can actually, if you have a shelf above your desk, you can actually hang your yarn wheel, winder, spinner, yarn spinner, and it's completely off your desk. So I designed that again for myself, and now it's on my website. And I do have one for the mini yarn winder, yarn spinner. So this is the mini, and this is the large, but it also, the mini only holds one yarn cake, where the dual yarn spinner actually holds 2 full-size blanket yarn cakes, or a full skein of blanket yarn. And so yeah, that is the purpose of the tray. The mini one, it's a lot smaller, so it only really like holds your darning needles. But yeah, that's what the tray is for. And the second thing I came out with after the phone stand was this here, and this is my lifesaver. This is my storage. It has safety eye sizers all along the side. And then this is to hang all of your stitch markers, and these are for your darning needles. There's 3 slots in there where you can also hold your scissors. There's a big slot in the middle. And these are my, I have to organize it. My safety eye sizers and stitch marker holders, again, 2 in 1. But they all fit in there. And then this thing can hold, so I have 7 slots. It can hold 3 of these in each slot, 2 of these ones in each slot, and 4 to 5 of the metal Suzanne Bates hooks. Is that it? Suzanne Bates? Anyways, reminds me of Susan Bates. So yeah, that's why everything kind of has like a multi-purpose. But yeah, so for this weekend, if you are just joining in, every order that is placed gets the, I call them Count My stitch markers, a pack of these and the stuffing stick for free. And yeah, you can actually use code giveaway15 for 15% off. That ends today as well. And if you are interested in the misprints, the minor misprints, send me a DM and I'll send you a code, so you can place your order, and then at least you know exactly what the misprint is that you're getting. Yeah, so I have designed quite a bit of different things, and I wanted your feedback on, like, what do you think was just not a good idea? Or if you have an idea and you're wanting me to make it. So an idea that I did have with the stuffing sticks was a tube that you actually can push your yarn into. So you put your yarn here and then the tube. But do we really need it? I mean, some people do. I personally would never need the tube. The stuffing stick, yeah, when you're making those little tiny arms and you're trying to stick it in with your crochet hook and then it pulls out, or the plastic on your crochet hook gets stuck. So these are great to have. But yeah, it's been a day. So I do have to pack some orders and get those off. So I ended up going to the store or the post office this morning to pack orders, and it was closed. And I knew it was closed, but I went anyways because I was at home with 4 kids. So I'm losing my mind. And I had 11 boxes. So it was not big boxes too. So it was not easy to carry around. So that was fun. So the first order that I have is the black phone stand. And if you guys ever see these white marks on this, that's glue. That holds everything down onto the print bed. So it's unavoidable. And it makes sure that the print is perfect. So I have a black phone stand, and then I also, and the glue is PVA glue, or not PVA glue, glue stick. So it comes off very easy. So I have the black phone stand, and this is for Angela. And then the mini, the multicolored yarn winder. And this is one of my favorites. So this actually goes with my second design that I made, which is the storage box. So this goes with this. So this one wasn't purchased with a storage box, so it doesn't have the hook on the side. But this thing here is multicolored, so it transitions. And there is a little spot here for a keychain, like a wristlet. So if you want to take it on the go, you can take it on the go. It does fit a full skein. The dual yarn spinner project, one of your eye-size tools. Yeah, they're like this one has an eye sizer on it as well. So this goes from 4 to 30 millimeters. And yeah, you put a wristlet on it, it does hold like a full skein, so you can crochet as you're going, or you can put it on the base, which has a little opening here, so you can put your stitch markers, your darning needles in here, and then it spins so smooth. Like, I can't spin it on an angle properly, but this is one of my favorites, and I just wish you could hang these upside down, but you can't. So, and the other thing about these, they're great if you don't mind, like if you're pulling from the outside and like you're using really tight wound yarn, like a yarn cake, and then the bottom will actually pull, and that drives me nuts. And that's the inspiration for the horizontal yarn spinner. But this is great for on the go. Like if you're in the car, just pop this up top on the hand holder and you're good to go. So that's what this one is. So this order needs to go out, and everything usually comes apart. So yeah, this one, these go together, and I kind of like the black and the multicolored. What are your thoughts? It's kind of cute. But yeah, so that is an order that I need to package, and there's so much stuff to print still. This genuinely takes forever to print anything. But yeah, and then I do, while I have people on live. So this is my demo. I actually already redesigned it. Can you guess what it is? So this holds a ton. So I did have it with holes. I don't know if you can see that. And I actually just changed it to just have straight lines like the top, because we all know we all have about 1 million different safety eyes, and a place to put them all, because mine are all in a box. Like I need like 10 of these, and safety eyes are expensive. So there's that. And then the bottom here holds all of your backings. But I did have somebody say that they would rather have the backings with the safety eyes rather than separate. Let me know your thoughts on that, because I can personally see which ones go where. But again, if you're wanting a specific backing, then maybe it would make sense, or you just put them directly below the safety eye that you're using. And I even thought about putting like a safety eye sizer on the side, but I'm like, okay, enough is enough. I wanted to make something that is, you know, yeah, and I didn't, this is not released because I haven't had time. I've been printing too many orders that I haven't had time to print out my second make of this. So I would like to finesse it before I release it to the public. Just check this here. can hear the 3D printer in the background. And yeah, so let me know what you guys, like what your biggest struggle is when it comes to crochet. Like what is the one thing that drives you nuts? I want to know so that way I can make something to fix that, even if you don't know what that fix would be, because I'm on a design roll right now. And I don't know, plastic storage, I put my eyes in, but I love spread rack to show them off when taking pictures. But yeah, that's I designed it more so you know exactly what your safety eyes are gonna look like before you put them on, so you can just pull it out and see it. But if people are actually like making safety eyes, I think it would be a pretty cool like display piece to show kind of what your safety eyes are that you're making. So I do love the idea. Again, it takes a very long time to print, but yeah, I think that's something that's needed. I mean, I was thinking, sorry, a holder to put the eye. Yeah, definitely. How many eyes would you say you do at a time? Because I've never done resin safety eyes. But yeah, a holder for each safety eye. 'Cause somebody actually asked me that, where to get the holder, because it would be pretty cool if it was kind of like the base of the holders there, and then have the safety eye flipped. I'm just trying to figure out what the best way, because you also don't want the safety eyes to scratch, right? Or do you keep the plastic? Do you keep the plastic on the safety eyes when you're using the resin? Because that is a good idea. Then how many you think you would use at once with painting with resin? Yeah. So, well, that's the thing. And then resin gets everywhere. Because I have done resin for my I just knocked all these over. And it's not a good look when you're getting messy resin. So this is the NFC tag that has resin on it. And it's actually white resin in the center, because I wasn't liking the color when I just put standard resin, and then because there is an NFC tag in here, and then just clear resin over top of the pink. But yeah, I need to design something as well that would like hold even these. I do have the bigger the bigger pink ones, but I don't like them with resin. I don't know what it is. I just like them just printed straight like this. And I actually have one on my keys. Mine's teal and white. But yeah, the resin is not fun to play with. So that is a good idea. I think I just have to like think about that to see what's going on. But yeah, so I gotta get that one order out, and then I don't know how many orders I can even pack. I was packing all morning. I had 2 people actually purchase the plushie stand. Oh, hey, how's it going? Kyle's putting the babies to sleep. I'm packing orders. Oh, there goes my phone again. I have it plugged in, so my phone keeps moving. And my phone's on an angle so you guys can kind of see. Yeah, I'll definitely look into making that. But how many would you say would you do at a time? Because like I know the typical package is like 4 to 6, 4 to 8. Okay, so this is Angela's order, and I'm really excited with the colors. And let me tell you guys, I'm not good at putting boxes together. It's not a good time. especially these pre-made ones. So. Yeah, you need to learn how to crochet, and then you'll waste all your money on yarn. All of it. It's a fun hobby, but I haven't been crocheting because the kids are too loud. And then I lose count of my stitches and then I get frustrated and then I give up. So yes, I have sparkly paper here. Right. Obviously it'd be interchangeable. Okay, so normally I put in the stand, and this is the black one that does hold a tablet as well. And then, did I already print out your order? Yeah, your order is in my car, waiting to go. I did print it already. So, and then we have the yarn spinner with the safety eye sizers. And then here goes the freebies. So she got a black stand, so I should do black sticks. And then what should I do? Purple? Maybe a purple or two purples and a black for the stitch markers. I think that would be a good fit. I just printed out a whole bunch of purple, so I have to put them on here so I don't lose them or my kids don't steal them. So then I have these here, and I'm so bad for like triple, quadruple checking everything. Okay, so we're good. And then I put in, I always choose a sticker. So, and I've been hiding them from my kids. They're actually in a locked, like, you know, you have kids when you literally have to lock away your stickers. So it's in like a locked container. So she got black, so maybe a black panda. Why do I need a sticker? It's because I put my business card on and it doesn't get lost. Because I want them to read that I said thank you. Thank you for your purchase. It means a lot. I do this because I enjoy it. I enjoy the design part more than anything. I enjoy designing. That's why I got into crochet, because I enjoy designing the actual plushies that I was making. That was more fun for me than just sitting there and crocheting. And same thing with the 3D printing. Like, I actually enjoy designing the 3D prints that I make. So it's yeah. And then of course it helps out a very expensive grocery bill when we have 4 boys who trash my fridge every second they get. So yeah, I do truly appreciate everybody's support. It's been great. I didn't think I was actually going to sell anything until I started reaching out to people and being like, hey, what do you think about this? And it's been a lot of messaging and thoughts, and even my husband's like fully been in it with me and like asking all the questions, like helped me like design things, or I'd ask like, I have an idea, how should I do this? And the plushie stand was probably one of the hardest designs to make. I'll grab the plushie stand so you can kind of have some appreciation for the design process. Of course, it's taken apart, but so the plushie stand is like, so it does have 3 pieces, and the reason it has 3 pieces is because some people make those micro plushies and you want to take nice cute pictures with them. So each piece of this is like specifically designed to like fit into itself. So this here fits in to this slot here. So it can be folded down if you're not using it. And then you pop that in, and then there's a whole bunch of notches in here, and they actually go on an angle like so. And that was a lot because my original design was way too big, but I also wanted something supportive enough that it can hold big plushies or large size stuffies, not stuffies, snugglers. So each one of these pins goes in here like that. And so when you put something on, it's not going to move. And so this is good for like a 6mm and up hook, if that's what you're using for your plushie. So it doesn't leave any marks. And then I do have one for like 4mm. And these are basically just like pegs to keep things in place. And then I have 2 hooks as well for, I think I only have the 1 hook for the new design, because 2 just, it wasn't needed. And then I also have the half moons where you can actually grab your stuffy and like stick their arms up and, or put it around their neck, to kind of keep their head up. So that was this design, and it seems really big from the side, but it's like, it's my finger, okay? So every plushie you make, if it's this skinny, like you are using micro yarn with like 8.5mm hook. So it's actually not that wide. It is this wide from the side to give it some support. And I did design a smaller one, and again, I didn't release it yet because I'm still unsure. I don't want to give somebody a product that's going to break. So this is just a typical stand. And let me know if you guys think this is a good idea. By all means, let me know. I will, I'll release it. And they won't be much, but as you can see by the head, it's, yeah. I'm gonna come back on live. My husband just told me that the dogs are barking and he's trying to put the kids to sleep, so I will be back.